let's make that clear. Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius, okay? And it's just something about us Sagittarius, y'all. It's just something about us that you just can't help but to love us. Hey y'all, welcome back to Just a Girl Talk. My name is Jenny, and if you are new here, be sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. So, y'all, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, what is happening? Like, it really breaks my heart to see this type of chaos happening amongst two beautiful black women. But before I start, I am no rap guru. I'm not, y'all. I like more Nicki music than Megan, I'll be honest. I'm not really a Megan Thee Stallion fan. She got, you know, little cute little bops, but I'm not a rap guru, so don't come for me, y'all. I'm just here to state my stance and talk about this situation, because I feel like it's just hard to see how you can go from like this being like besties, right, to now we're making diss records attacking each other, and you know, people's loved ones who are no longer here, and your kids. It's just like it's too much. And I know people say that there's nothing off limits when it comes to rap beefs. I know, but it still is like, really, did we have to go there? Did we have to? And I think for me, it makes me really think about how within friendships, right? I don't know if we can call them besties or whatever, but they had a relationship at one point in time. Megan was on Nicki's song. They were cheering each other on, you know, all the things. And something happened, you know. Nicki's sharing things that have happened that I assume that it was strictly based on Megan doing a song with Cardi B after they had already, you know, had established their relationship. We know that Nicki and Cardi do not get along. They don't like each other. So I thought it was more of an entitlement thing. Like, you my friend, don't work with her because she ain't my friend type of thing. And I know as friends we can get very entitled. I've never been that type of person. Let me know in the comments if you are the friend who says, if I don't like her, you can't like her. And it's tough in that industry because I'm like, well, dang, she can't even get her money. But again, it says it goes deeper than that. So okay, it's like, okay, cool, Nicki, you wasn't just trying to be, you know, the queen and like be the boss. So if it's more to that than just a simple song with another woman, I understand. I understand that it feels like feelings are hurt, feelings are involved, and I think sometimes the women who are more of a masculine energy, and they kind of like, as Nicki Minaj, kind of strong appearance wise, you don't really think that she probably let stuff bother her or, you know, get to her. But obviously she's sharing things that she confided in Megan with, and she felt like she didn't support her. And I will say, unfortunately, you know, you got to be prepared for what comes from your actions, right? No matter what they are, there's consequences to everything that we do. And that's the thing about it. We don't know what those consequences will be. You have no idea what the consequence will be once you do it. You can have you might think like, well, they're just going to do this, they're just going to do that, but you really don't know for sure, right? So we know that Megan is, you know, speaking up, using her voice. She said that she's tired of people talking about her and just tarnishing her name. So she wanted to come out and, you know, make his song, and just like she said that it's like a reference of a snake hissing back, you know, just to say like, leave me alone. Okay. And she said what she said, and unfortunately this woke up the bear, right? Nicki is awoke, and here she is, and then it doesn't stop, right? And I think that I've heard people say like, Nicki doing too much, you know, she should have better other stuff to do with her time. She's Nicki Minaj. And it's like, yes, Nicki, you are Nicki Minaj. Like, what are you doing? Right? But again, they're still women. At the end of the day, no matter what they rap about, no matter what they talk about, they are still women who have feelings and emotions, and we make very emotional decisions a lot of times. And I think, you know, Megan's song, his was emotional. She was speaking from emotions and frustration and hurt or whatever. And I think Nicki responded just like, again, I had to respond, but also with some like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? And then here we go. We got all the Bigfoot stuff. We got this. You got the girl. And then we got other people who are now getting involved, right? They're going to pick a side in that industry, right? I know there's been so much talk over the last few years with the situation that, you know, she was involved in with Tory Lanez. And her and Party. So it's kind of just like, I know she's feeling like, damn, everybody just keeps talking about me. But I think it's kind of like, okay, using your voice in a different way. I'm not saying that you got to be a robot and you shouldn't care about what people are saying, but people tend to attack back once they are attacked, right? Or they're hurt, or they're disappointed, or they feel betrayed. And I think that that's what Party did, right? We saw that he finally just let it out. He let it out. He felt like, well, you keep saying this, you keep saying this, you keep doing this, you keep saying that, whatever. So now I have to respond, right? And that's the thing. You don't know what the person's going to say once you kind of like force their hand, right? You force their hand. So it's like, even if I don't want to, like, say Nicki said, I don't even really want to go there because I know too much about this girl. I don't want to go there. But she's forcing my hand. I tried to let it go back in the day, right? I tried to let it go a couple years ago. Cool. But here we go again. So it's like you force my hand, Megan. And that's what I'm just speaking on, you know, I'm just speaking about what I think. And then now where do we go from here is the question, right? Nicki's not going to stop. When it comes to friendships, relationships, it is a lot of it is built on, once trust is broken in a friendship, it's hard to rebuild depending upon what it may be, right? Depending upon what it may be. And I think within friendships, we don't always know how to communicate how we feel hurt as friends. We just kind of assume our friends should just know that hurt us. We should just, you know, and sometimes they don't. They have no clue, right? They might have just thought, I was just being your friend. I didn't know that bothered you. You know, so I think that we have to normalize being open with our friends and speaking up for how they made us feel before it gets to this point. Because I mean, Hot Girl Summer was like, I like that song. You know, it was cute. It was cute. It was like, you know, and it was like, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Nicki she's a Sag. Even if you want to hate us for what we do and what we say because we're honest, she's a Sag. That's all I can say. She's a true Sag. And I think that, what was I saying about that? I got lost in her being a Sag because I got just too excited. I think Nicki might be more hurt because I feel like she's such a, like, she's come before a lot of the girls who are in the industry now. And I think, like, we saw, like, Lotto and her go, like, I feel like she's, I don't know, like, I feel like she's like, y'all not respecting me. And I think that that's always been her thing for what I've seen. And I think with, you know, her and Cardi, I don't, you know, just the level of respect. And I don't think it needs to be demanding and all of that. But I also think, like, that's the same thing that Nicki, like, Little Kim feels about Nicki Minaj. You did not give me my respect. So it's like, so it's like you're doing the same thing that you didn't want other people to do to you. You did to other people. Even though Nicki has said over and over that she sat down on interviews and mentioned Lil Kim's name. But again, there's something that Kim felt like she needed from her more than what she, you know, got. So, like, Nicki just been involved in a lot of beef. Like, what is it, Nicki? Is it a Sag thing? I wonder if it's because she is Sag. I wonder if it's because she is Sag. I don't know. I'm just wondering because, like, look at where we are. Like, and she telling it all, y'all. She telling it all. She's telling it all. She really is, y'all. I don't know. I just think when you do something, you gotta be willing to stand on it. Because once it's out there, it's out there. And in this industry that we, you know, the music industry, the social media, the influence, all of that is, once it's out, it's out. It is. And I think that, I don't know, like, I feel like, can they come back from it? Can they get over this? Probably not. Probably not. Because there's been so many things that have been said. And I don't know if Megan's going to respond and come up with another diss record. I don't know. Because, again, she says, like, oh, it was about everybody who's been coming at her. But again, Nicki felt like it was very personal stuff or a personal attack on her. Like, you could have, you know, I don't know. I just don't like it, y'all. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. And I think when I see these things happen, like within friendships, where you're like, damn, we was just cool. We was just cool. We was just kicking it. we got pictures together, and now we can't stand each other. Now I feel like I can't trust you. Essentially, I think that we just have to be so mindful about what we do, our actions, because they all have consequences. And with everyone, with our family, friends, work, like there's consequences, and I don't think that we're always prepared for them. I think that we sometimes think we can do whatever we want to do and stand on business, quote unquote, but then be upset when the response comes back. Like, you cannot attack someone and think they're going to just sit there and be nice. But I'm not a hottie or a barb. I'm neither. I'm not a Barbie, a Barty, or a Barb. I'm just a neutral woman, just unfortunately seeing this chaos unfold between her and Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm just gonna watch and unfortunately see where this goes. I think it's very unfortunate that this is where it has come. And you know, whoever hyped Megan up to make this record his, I don't think that they were prepared for what was going to come from it either. Maybe they thought Nicki wasn't going to respond. Maybe that's what they thought. Maybe they thought Nicki was just going to say nothing. Literally, she had that response back, I don't know, it was like less than 24 hours. It was out. Less than 24 hours, y'all. So, yeah. What do y'all think, though? Like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Nicki's doing too much? Did she do too much? Like, are you team Nicki? Are you team Megan? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. You team Nicki, you team Megan. So yeah, y'all, that's it for me. Thank you for watching another episode. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.